When life breaks you, it's important to remember that the journey doesn't end with brokenness. It's not the final chapter of your story, it's a turning point. Pain, though deeply uncomfortable, has a way of awakening parts of you that have long been dormant. It is through adversity that you discover your true strength, the depth of your character, and the boundless potential that resides within you. There will be moments when the weight feels unbearable, when you wonder if you have the energy to keep moving forward. In these moments, you must remind yourself of your resilience. Think back to the times when you thought you wouldn't make it through, yet you did. Each of those moments is proof that you have the strength to endure. You've already overcome so much in your life, and this is just one more mountain to climb. You may stumble and you may fall, but as long as you keep rising, you are winning. Healing begins when you allow yourself to feel. Society often encourages us to suppress pain, to pretend we're okay even when we're not. But true healing comes from confronting your emotions head on. Cry if you need to, scream if it helps. Write down your thoughts or share them with someone you trust. Letting out the pain is not a sign of weakness. It's a necessary part of the process. It's how you begin to release the weight you've been carrying. As you navigate this difficult time, focus on small victories. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when you think about the big picture, but progress is made in tiny, incremental steps. Celebrate the little things, getting out of bed, reaching out to a friend, taking a walk outside, or even just breathing deeply. These small acts of courage add up over time and pave the way for greater healing. Remember that every storm eventually passes. No matter how long the night seems, the sun always rises. Life is full of seasons, and this challenging period is just one of them. It won't last forever, even if it feels endless right now. Hold on to the hope that brighter days are ahead, and use that hope as your guiding light. You don't need to see the entire path right now. You just need to take the next step. When you feel broken, it can be tempting to isolate yourself, to retreat into your pain and shut out the world. But connection is one of the most powerful tools for healing. Reach out to those who care about you. Share your struggles with someone who will listen without judgment. Let people remind you of your worth when you forget it yourself. Human connection has an incredible ability to heal wounds and bring light to even the darkest moments. In these moments of pain, it's also an opportunity to turn inward and rediscover yourself. What makes you feel alive? What passions have you neglected? What dreams have you put on hold? Use this time to reconnect with the things that bring you joy and purpose. Start small. Read a book that inspires you. Pick up a hobby you've always wanted to try, or spend time in nature. These acts of self-discovery can reignite your sense of hope and remind you of the beauty that still exists in the world. One of the most profound lessons pain teaches us is the value of gratitude. When life breaks you, it forces you to reevaluate what truly matters. It's easy to take things for granted when everything is going well, but hardship has a way of sharpening your focus. Take a moment to reflect on the things you still have, the people who love you, the simple pleasures in life, the strength within you that refuses to give up. Gratitude doesn't erase pain, but it shifts your perspective and helps you find meaning amidst the struggle. As you begin to rebuild, don't compare your journey to others. Everyone heals in their own way and at their own pace. Social media and society may paint a picture of people who seem to have it all together, but remember that everyone is fighting battles you can't see. Focus on your own path and give yourself the grace to heal in a way that feels right for you. Let this experience shape you, but don't let it define you. You are not your pain, and you are not your struggles. You are a multifaceted, resilient, and ever-evolving individual. This moment of brokenness is just one chapter in a much larger story. It is a part of your journey, but it is not the whole of who you are. Allow yourself to grow from it, but don't let it limit you. When life breaks you, it's also a chance to give yourself permission to dream again. Often, in times of crisis, we cling to the past, mourning what was lost. But every ending is also a beginning. What kind of life do you want to build from here? What new opportunities might emerge from this pain? Use this time to reflect on your values, your goals, and your vision for the future. Let the lessons you've learned guide you toward a life that aligns with your truest self. There is a profound strength in vulnerability. When you open yourself up to your pain and share your story, you not only heal yourself, but you also inspire others. Your journey, with all its highs and lows, has the power to bring hope to someone else who is struggling. By embracing your brokenness and showing the world that it's possible to rise again, you become a beacon of light for others. Life's challenges are inevitable, but suffering is not permanent. You have the power to transform your pain into growth, your fear into courage, and your despair into hope. It won't happen overnight, and it won't always be easy, but every step you take brings you closer to the life you deserve. So, when life breaks you, take it as an opportunity to rebuild yourself into someone even stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Trust the process, believe in your resilience, and hold on to the unwavering truth that you are capable of overcoming anything. You are not alone, and your story is far from over. This is not the end, it's the beginning of something beautiful. Keep going, because the world needs your light. When life breaks you, it opens a door to deeper self-awareness, transformation, and an understanding of what it means to truly live. The moments of brokenness, as unbearable as they seem, can become the foundation upon which you build a life of strength, purpose, and fulfillment. The weight of pain does not diminish you. Instead, it refines you, shaping you into someone capable of withstanding life's storms with grace and courage. It's important to understand that brokenness is not a failure. Society often glorifies perfection and success, leaving little room for the vulnerability of being human. But in truth, it is our struggles, our moments of despair that connect us and make us stronger. Brokenness is not the end of the road. It's a fork in the path, a chance to choose a new direction, one that aligns more closely with who you are and what you value. When life shatters your plans or dreams, it's natural to feel lost, as if you've been stripped of your identity. You may ask yourself, who am I now? But within that question lies the opportunity to redefine yourself. Life's challenges strip away the superficial and allow you to discover the essence of who you truly are. You are not your job, your achievements, or the roles you play in others' lives. You are a resilient, evolving individual with infinite potential to grow, adapt, and thrive. In these moments, let yourself feel the depth of your emotions. It's okay to grieve what you've lost, to mourn the life you thought you would have. But as you sit with your pain, remind yourself that you are still here, breathing, alive, and capable of creating something new. Each day is a gift, an opportunity to take one small step forward. Even if that step feels insignificant, progress isn't always visible in the moment, but over time, those small steps add up to monumental change. Think of a seed planted deep in the soil. In the darkness, it seems as if nothing is happening, but beneath the surface, the seed is breaking open, taking root and preparing to grow. Your brokenness is like that seed. It feels dark and isolating, that it is the beginning of a transformation. The roots of resilience, wisdom, and strength are taking hold, even if you can't see them yet. Trust in the process, even when it feels like nothing is happening. When you feel overwhelmed by the weight of life, remember to take things moment by moment. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You don't need to fix everything at once. Focus on the present moment and what you can do right now to move forward, no matter how small. Whether it's taking a deep breath, reaching out to a friend, or simply choosing to get out of bed, every small act of self-care and perseverance is a victory. Lean into the people and resources that bring you comfort. There's a misconception that strength means handling everything on your own, but true strength lies in knowing when to ask for help. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, who remind you of your worth, and who encourage you to keep going. Whether it's friends, family, a therapist, or a support group, let others be a source of strength when you feel weak. Allow yourself to find meaning in your pain. This doesn't mean dismissing or minimizing what you're going through, but rather using it as a catalyst for growth. What lessons can you take from this experience? How can it shape you into a more compassionate, resilient, and purposeful person? Pain often becomes the bridge to discovering what truly matters in life. It sharpens your focus and helps you let go of what no longer serves you. One of the greatest gifts of hardship is the ability to empathize with others. When you've experienced pain, you develop a deeper understanding of the struggles that others face. This empathy not only strengthens your relationships, but also gives you a sense of purpose. You have the power to use your experience to help others, to be a source of hope and encouragement for those who feel as lost as you once did. In this way, your pain becomes a source of connection and healing. As you rebuild, be patient with yourself. Healing is not a linear process. There will be days when you feel strong and days when the weight of life feels unbearable again. Both are normal. Allow yourself to experience the ups and downs without judgment. Progress isn't about never feeling pain again. It's about learning to navigate it with resilience and grace. Celebrate your victories no matter how small, and remind yourself that each step forward is a testament to your strength. Life will continue to challenge you, but each challenge you overcome adds to your reservoir of strength. You are capable of handling more than you realize. The fact that you are still standing, despite everything you've been through, is proof of your resilience. Trust in your ability to adapt, to learn, and to grow. You've already survived so much, and you have the power to keep moving forward. When life breaks you, it also gives you the opportunity to rebuild yourself in a way that is more authentic and aligned with your true self. Take this time to rediscover what brings you joy, what ignites your passion, and what gives your life meaning. Allow yourself to dream again, to imagine a future filled with possibilities. You are not defined by your pain. You are defined by how you rise from it. Every scar tells a story of survival, of perseverance, and of triumph. Your scars are not something to hide or be ashamed of. They are a testament to your strength. They show the world that you have faced adversity and come out the other side. Wear them proudly, as symbols of your journey and the lessons you've learned. When life breaks you, it also reveals your capacity for hope. Even in the darkest moments, there is a flicker of light, a belief that things can get better. Hold on to that hope, no matter how faint it seems. Let it guide you forward, one step at a time. You are not alone, and your story is far from over. This moment of brokenness is not the end. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with growth, resilience, and the unshakable knowledge that you are stronger than anything life can throw at you. Keep going because the best is yet to come. When life breaks you, it feels as though everything you knew, everything you held on to, has shattered into pieces. It is in these moments, when the weight of pain and loss feels unbearable, that we are faced with the greatest challenge of all, rising again. Life has an extraordinary way of testing our strength, resilience, and resolve. It pushes us to the very edge, and yet it is in these moments of darkness that the seeds of transformation are planted. The truth is, everyone experiences pain. Life doesn't discriminate. It tests each of us in unique and unimaginable ways. Pain is universal, but what sets people apart is how they respond to it. When life breaks you, it gives you an opportunity to redefine yourself. It strips away the superficial and forces you to confront who you are at your core. It is not the breaking itself that defines you, but what you choose to do with the pieces. There is no shame in feeling broken. It is a natural part of the human experience. In fact, to feel broken is a sign that you care deeply, that you invested your heart and soul into something or someone. It is evidence of your humanity, your capacity to love, and your willingness to dream. Being broken is not the end, it is a starting point, a chance to rebuild with greater strength and clarity. Pain can be a teacher if you allow it to be. It can teach you about the depths of your own courage and the strength you never knew you possessed. It can show you who your true allies are, the people who stand by you when the world feels like it's crumbling. Pain can inspire empathy, allowing you to connect with others on a deeper level because you understand what it feels like to struggle. It can remind you of the impermanence of life, urging you to cherish every moment and every opportunity to grow. When life breaks you, it is easy to feel like a victim. It is easy to ask, why me? But the truth is, those moments of despair are when you have the greatest opportunity to take control of your narrative. You are not defined by what happens to you. You are defined by how you choose to respond. Will you let the pain consume you, or will you rise above it? Will you allow yourself to be hardened by the world, or will you choose to remain open to love and hope? You have a choice to remain open to love and hope. Resilience is not about pretending everything is okay when it's not. It's about acknowledging the pain, giving yourself permission to grieve, and then deciding that you will not let it defeat you. It is about taking one small step forward even when it feels impossible. It's about believing, even when everything seems lost, that better days are ahead. Resilience is built in those small, quiet moments when you choose to keep going. The journey of rebuilding yourself is not linear. There will be days when you feel strong and days when you feel like giving up. Both are part of the process. On the difficult days, remind yourself that progress is not always visible, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. Healing takes time, and it requires patience and compassion toward yourself. You are allowed to move at your own pace. There is no timeline for overcoming hardship. As you rebuild, remember that you are not alone. There are countless others who have walked through the fire and come out stronger on the other side. Seek out their stories for inspiration. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and remind you of your worth. Lean on your loved ones, and don't be afraid to ask for help. There is no weakness in seeking support. In fact, it is a sign of great strength to recognize when you need a helping hand. Sometimes, the greatest growth comes from the deepest pain. When life breaks you, it often forces you to let go of old patterns, beliefs, or relationships that no longer serve you. It clears the way for new opportunities and possibilities. It allows you to see yourself and the world in a new light. While it may not feel like it in the moment, every challenge you face has the potential to shape you into a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate person. There is beauty in brokenness. Just as a cracked vase can be repaired with gold in the Japanese art of kintsugi, your scars and imperfections make you unique and beautiful. They tell the story of your resilience and your journey. They are a testament to the fact that you have lived, loved, and overcome. Embrace your scars as a part of who you are, not as something to hide or be ashamed of. When life breaks you, it is an opportunity to rediscover your purpose. Pain often has a way of clarifying what truly matters. It strips away the distractions and forces you to focus on what is most important. Use this time to reconnect with your passions, your values, and your dreams. Allow yourself to imagine a new future, one that is built on the lessons you've learned and the strength you've gained. Every great story of triumph begins with struggle. The heroes we admire, the people who inspire us, all faced moments when they were broken. They all had to find the courage to rise again. You are no different. You have that same strength within you. You may not feel it now, but it is there, waiting to be discovered. Trust in your ability to overcome, and trust that the pain you are feeling now will not last forever. Life will break you, but it will also rebuild you. It will test you, but it will also reward you. It will challenge you, but it will also transform you. Embrace the journey, with all its highs and lows, and remember that every experience, no matter how painful, is an opportunity for growth. You are stronger than you think, and you are capable of achieving more than you can imagine. So when life breaks you, don't give up, don't lose hope. Take a deep breath, gather the pieces, and begin the process of rebuilding. One step at a time, one day at a time, you will find your way. And when you do, you will look back on this moment not as the end, but as the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter that is defined by your resilience, your courage, and your unbreakable spirit.